Well then, welcome. Well, it's been quite a while. Well, I am back again. I am, well, done with my exams. And I'm finally free. So yeah. Well, as you can see from the title, today we are playing, well, not playing, but creating a card game. Well, because, well, that's an old tweet that I once made, was creating a video card game, but because there wasn't anything like that, instead I will create, well, a lore card game about my lore and such. So we'll do some world building, how the card game is played and such, but just so you know, I'm not really the greatest artist. I will just draw it and we'll talk, so yeah. That would mostly be it. And now let's go here. Well, so as I've said before, I will draw it, so it might be a little bit, well, I change it a bit because it's a bit bothersome. English, it's been quite a while. Now I now have, I'm just looking how, well, which version would look the best. And I'm just staying like this, I think. Let's go back to big picture. And I just make it smaller. There. The only things I've done was learning. And that was it. Now let's make this, well, 20. And we will first start with, how should I say, the elements. So what is effective, what is not. So yeah, just so you know, today we have the, well, 12th of May 2025, and I have personally only played Yu-Gi-Oh! Cardfight Vanguard. I know a little bit about Body Fight, and I think that's mostly it. So yeah, these are the card games I know. So if there are any, how should I say, similarities, or it is a card game that already exists, that is pure coincidence. So yeah. Now then, let's get started with the simple things. The elements, so, wrong color. Let's see. Just a little, wait. How come there's, it should be the same size. Yeah, just a bit of technical difficulties. Wait a minute. Yeah. We have some difficulties. That's the strange thing. I just zoomed back and I will restart. Well, I did. Yeah. We can just do it like this, and I need to restart. Well, Deb, the drawing app. No idea why this happened. Well, let's just try it like this. Change it to 20, and now I'm back here. The big picture, and nope. Seriously, I have no idea why there's these difficulties. It worked when I was, well, you have seen it worked when I started, and now it isn't working. I don't think there's a way for me to freeze it. So yeah, I will wait for a while. Ah, now we have it back. And now a little check. Just need to find out where. That's strange. You know what? We will do the worst case scenario, and that is I will, how should I say, use instead of this, I will use this. Wait. So yeah, I need to see it from my other monitor. Seriously. Technical difficulties. Ah, I forgot the background music. Now let's see. Just a little check if there's anything that's, well, yeah, it should be fine. But that's a bit ugly. I will do it up a bit. Cut it there. Yeah. Yeah. Now let's see. Well, a little bit more cutting. A bit more below. A little bit more. And should be fine now. So I will just make it bigger. And now we're done. Yeah, this is currently the best I can do. And we can finally start. So yeah. As I said before, we will start with the elements. You will see me, I'll have the size is wrong. Yeah, I'm using a mouse, by the way. I hope you don't hear anything. If you do, then I will change it next time. Then it looks at least alright. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will cut this part from the wand. There. So that's why well, we are back. There were some technical difficulties, and now let's go. Yeah, elements. I think we'll do the basic ones, like water. Oh wait, I have a better idea. Let's use the colors for it. So we have water, fire. And leaves, grass. And as for effective or not effective, that would be yellow. Yeah, that's... I just forgot physics. Yeah, water effective. There. There and there. And then not effective is in the color black. So not effective, and not effective. Well, we'll just use this for the picture. Not really official or anything like that. So yeah, and then there are obviously subcategories. There's light and darkness, but let's, how should I say? Maybe we could spice it up, or yeah, let's, I have an idea. Well, these are the main elements. Then there are also the sub-elements. So the secondary type, you could say. I will just write it like this. Sub. I forgot the B. Subtypes. There's O for or the order. Then neutral. And chaos. Yeah. These are the subcategories. I think order will just be an O. Neutral. Or maybe instead of just, how should I say? I just know the alphabet numbers, orders. Yeah, I forgot the name for it in English. So yeah. I think we will for order like a scroll maybe, so yeah, so a scroll. Then for neutral we will just this. And for chaos we will wrong face. I wanted a laughing smile. Yeah, like this. So yeah, this is the elements. I will just write it down. So yeah. I just saw that you can really see the categories, so let me just do it like this. And now you have seen what it is. There. I hope. I am watching, just in case. Yeah, it is visible. And now on to the next thing. Now we are doing the, how should I say, design maybe. So yeah, as you can, wait, I will change, I need that title. Design. Or maybe, yeah, let's just do design and later do the, what should I say, card types. Yeah, my idea is simple. In there, there is, nah, not like this. Yeah, I forgot. Design. Yeah, save it. And now let's go to the next part. Now the cards. we now have a perfect square. Or maybe let's make it much prettier. With this, we have the symmetrical square. And so yeah, this is our card. Well, the first thing is this entire thing will be where the art is. Right there. R. And put it like this. It's visible, but yeah. And now, I think the border will be the element color. So if it's, for example, water, then it will be water. Wait, a bit prettier. So there. Let's just go through a circle. So yeah. And as for the sub-elements, we will make, well, they will have it's there. The sub-elements will be at the top. Wait, I will make it better. Sub. There. So the sub-elements will be visible there in a little border or corner. Then, what should I say? As I said, there's the art. Now we need to go to the... Well, we'll add the mechanic, the rest of the design later. First, we will do the mechanics. Design 1. Design 2. Design 3. Design 4. And design 6. There. Or we... Well, let's at the base. Let's do the card categories now. So what kind of cards there are, because depending on it, it will be different. I will say this is for the character cards. Yeah, the character cards. And yeah, let's do the rest later. Design them. And now we will, well, later continue the design part, but now we will just do the kind of cards there are, so the type of cards. So we will most likely have 4 different type of cards. Or 5, depending on how many slots I can fill here. Ah, it's a bit too much. One. Or let's right now just do the character cards. So you could say the monster cards that we will be playing or using. So yeah. Yeah, I can't really draw. But that should be fine. Character types. Ah, should I have add one? Now onto the... Well, I just noticed I zoomed a bit, but it should be fine. And now, well, let's make the card types. Or how should I say, the stages. Ah, let's call it stages instead, because that's much better. Stages. So yeah, the first stage is the, well, I'm thinking either it's the mascot or maybe just your character. Yeah, let's accidentally zoomed. So yeah, the first one will be, the first stage is the mascot. So they are the weaker parts. The second stage is, how should I say, the debut design. Or also called the unawakened design. Unawakened design. So yeah, the debut / unawakened design is the second one. And the third one is the, well, you could say the awakened or the current form. I would just write awakened. Awakened. So yeah. So these are the 3 types. Character stages. Ooh. So yeah, these are the character stages. Now let's go to, well, the supporting cards. 1. I will write sub cards. And for the supporting ones, well, obviously there are many kind of spells, but we will just write the 4 types of supporting cards there are. First, let's take the base as 4 cards. Later we can, well, think about if it's needed for 4 or maybe more. Or maybe less, but I just write down the ones I think of. So yeah. Now let's start. Alright, the first supporting card. I wonder if I can zoom to it, if it looks good. Yeah, we can zoom to it. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I maybe cut it out, some of the things, because I am learning how to use YouTube Studios, so yeah. Anyway, let's go to the, well, card types. And wait a minute, I just thought of checking the sound. The sound is great. And now let's go. So yeah, the first ones are the spell cards. Then there are the territorial cards. Then we have the equipment. So spell, territory, equipment, and support cards. Well, there's no, because I think we call it cheer cards. These cards will be the mascots, or have the mascots, and will give you buffs. I will explain all the cards later. Now I will explain. So yeah, the spell cards are like, how should I say? You can use them for increase your attack or increase your defense, and well, it can also be used for pulling more cards depending on the spell. Then there's the territory cards. They are used, well, at the start. You already have a territory card. Depending on well, which character you have as your main, the territory cards can give you depending buffs, or maybe, yeah, they can give you buffs and also give debuffs if the enemy is weak against that. So yeah. Other than that, the equipment, as it says, it gives you a weapon or any kind of equipment that you can wear or anything like that. Then there are the cheer cards. These are mostly the mascot cards. You can only use them on, well, stage 2 or stage 3, the either awakened or unawakened character. So the VTuber, mostly. Because so yeah. These are the cheer cards. They give exclusive buffs that are much better than spell cards, but they are only for the character. They can also give debuffs if the condition is the character has to be on the field. So yeah. This is my current ideas. Cards 2. Now let's just check something. And now let's yeah, just making something sure. And now we can just do the trap. I think terrain cards maybe. They are with the territory, but more, well, how should I say? They buff the territory. Like, for example, you can use, well, I think I will just do 2 bases for now. Let's write it there. Terrain cards. I can't. Yeah, I can't write. Air. A-I-N-C. Cards. Now let's start. Well, the first one are the trap cards. For example, you can put trap cards on the, well, for example, if I should say the enemy is on the, I should say, on your territory, then you can just, well, you can use a trap card. As long as they are in your territory, you can use the trap to either harm them or debuff them or anything like that, depending on what the effect is. Then we have buffs. I just call it buffs now. For example, like a terrain card, if it's a forest, you can buff it if you just plant a tree or anything like that. That will give you maybe plus 1 HP, attack or anything like that. So they are buffs cards. And the third one, I think it might be interesting. They are, how should I say? Let's just call it control cards. Control cards. These allow you to, well, control. You can only have one of these cards in your deck. These allow you to, how should I say? It's kind of like an ultimate spell or anything like that. It's a one-time big damage or a big buff or anything like this that only lasts only once or 3 rounds or anything like that, depending on the cards. So yeah, these are my ideas for the cards. And now let's work on the field. I should have started with the field, honestly speaking, but yeah. I will do it in the bird perspective. So let's do it like this. For example, like this. So yeah, these are, how should I say, 2 players. For example, yeah, these are 2 players, so 2 different fields. The field cards you can, wait, I need this. Yeah. This is where you I just delete it because it's, well, yeah. Now let's go like this and board 1. And now we can, well, I will give, well, let's just do it like this. Well, this is the territory cards. I had to put a T there. These cards are there. And on them, there's, how should I say, the effect of the cards, obviously. And then we have, wait. Then we have, how should I say, the starting point. This is where the 1 stages are. And if you evolve to 2 stage, then it's there. And 3 stage there. Ah, I just noticed it's, yeah. I'm thinking about it right now. No, let's not do it like this. Because, well, yeah, let's put the 1 stages at the front. Yeah, we'll mark it later because the 1s are also, how should I say, yeah, swapped. The 2 stage and the 3 stage. Now 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Well, obviously speaking, you can move the cards differently. So you can just like them like left, right, or up, and well, let's do that later. It doesn't look good right now, or I need a new field for that. So yeah, let's just put the cards. Well, the other cards you have it in your hands. I just draw something like this. Also, you just have these cards in your hand. As for, well, in here you can put your buffing cards or terrain cards. Wait, what did I name it? Yeah, buffs. Yeah, these are the places you can put traps, buffs and such, but you only have 3 slots. This is where you put your deck. This is the trash. I just write... Yeah, let's... just putting it away for a while. I put the D there. The deck. Yeah, this is where you put the used cards, to say. And let's see. The equipment cards and everything like that, they are put on the character. Then there is, right, the cheer cards are also on the character or under the character, how you want to put it. It doesn't matter. Now to the control cards. Well, these are, as I said before, special cards. You can only use it once. And they are put at the top. So yeah. And see. And that is the board, kind of. Now let's go how to play the game, or the game rules. And for that, yeah, rules. I wish there was a way for me to type. Oh. Wait a minute. I am just checking. Oh, I found a way to type. Yeah, we'll do it like this then. But is there a way to... Yeah. Now we have a way to type. Just typing right now. Save. Yeah. I think let's make it bigger. Now we have the rules. Alright, let's start with the rules now. You can have, how should I say, 5 cards at the, maybe not. Would be more interesting if you have 3 cards at the start. Then, you can draw 1 every turn. Then well, you can how should I say, you are allowed to evolve the cards in the first turn. Yeah. Can evolve cards in the first turn, but only 1. Wait. I didn't see that. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Well, I'm just making this smaller for me. Yeah. Now then. Yeah. Mistakes can happen. But I don't think there's anything that could be in danger for me. Yeah. Now, anyway. Back to the game. You can only move once. Now let's move 2 spaces. Yeah, you're allowed to move 2 spaces. That means you can, for example, if you are stage 2, you can move forward and move to the enemy's place. If you don't, yeah, you just set your place or anything like that. So yeah. Well, there are how should I say, things that is good if you move forward to the enemy's territory, or if not. The enemies can only attack if you are one space close. If you're not, then it's not possible. But if you're an archer or anything like that, or have an ability that allows you to fight from far away, that only allows you, well, one space difference. So yeah, but I don't think we need to write that because, well, this is for the, well, cards that have the ability to move. So yeah. Now let's continue. I think I should write up to 2 spaces. Now you can have, how should I say, 4. Yeah, let's put 5 stage 1s cards. Let's write 5 times. Then you can have, well, I think 3 stage 2 cards. And 1 stage 3 cards. So yeah, this is the maximal amount of cards you can have. And you can, well, if you're 9 character cards, I think 20 cards max is enough. So max 20 cards in a deck. So yeah. And I nearly forgot it. You can only have summon 1. Summon only 1 time stage 1 cards. So if you want a stage 2, you will have to, well, do some stuff. And these are, well, let me read. So the rules currently we have are, you get 3 cards at the start. You can draw a card every turn. You can evolve your cards on the first turn, but only once. You can move up to 2 spaces. You can summon 1 stage 1 card every turn. You can, how should I say, have max 5 stage 1 cards, 3 stage 2 cards, and 1 stage 3 card. And at max you can have 20 cards. I think that's a fair thing, so yeah. Rules. Rules 1. There, these are the base ones we currently have. I think we have everything we need. So I will start, how should I say, create cards of my own for my lore and such. And these cards will, well, while we are developing them, we can also put the abilities and rules and everything. I just remembered, we can also make the abilities or the classes first. After we now have the game rules, we can just do those now. There. Let's see. it's a bit outside, so to put it like this maybe. Wait, what's happening? Like this? Ah, now it's working. And now to the abilities and classes. Abilities and classes. Good thing I found this function. So yeah, now let's start with the abilities. Or maybe the classes, because that's much shorter. So yeah, I think let's have, as I said before, you know what, let's shorten it, like range, no. Let's just put it archer. Then there's support. Yeah, we just write the names now and later do the, well, go more into detail. That's why they have 2 points. So yeah. Archer, support, well, attacker. And defender. And an all-rounder. Sounds fun. So yeah, let's first work with these classes. Now let's think. The archer, well, they can shoot, attack, even with a 1 space difference. Able to attack with 1 space difference. So that means if you have, for example, you need to be close by, so next to the card to damage it. If not, then it's able to, well, so yeah, it's not possible, but with the archer class you can attack if there's 1 space difference, so there's 1, they don't have to be next to each other. So yeah. As for, well, we will do the rules later for about the special rules. So yeah. Now support. Here's the thing with support, they can't attack, can't damage. They can attack but not damage. They can buff or debuff. So yeah, these are what the support can do. The attacker deals 2-time damage. And yeah, that's what the attacker can do. So it's a little bit stronger. Maybe I will nerf it depending on it. So yeah, the defender, what should I say, can do 1 damage, but yeah, he can only do 1 damage, but he can he has +2 or +1 defense, is what I think. And the all-rounder, he can do 1 damage. He can do damage, and as I think it's called innate. So yeah, he can buff himself or debuff himself, or debuff others, not debuff himself. Or maybe he can debuff himself depending on the card. Can buff / debuff himself and others. Yeah, wait a minute. Now it looks good. Yeah, I think that's the classes. Or maybe well, I think that's the basic classes for now. So I will, well, to make no confusion, let's put the class, delete the abilities and put only the classes. Yeah. I clicked the wrong thing again. So yeah, and class is 1 because this is only the first one we are doing. There will be more classes added, but these are, I think, the basic ones. Now let's, well, go to the abilities. I think for now I will only do 5 abilities. Now then, the first ability is, let's call it Poker Face. Or maybe Indifference. That, well, I will explain it later. First, well, I will explain it now. With Indifference, that means immunity to both buffs and debuffs. Or maybe let's immunity to debuffs. Immunity to debuffs. Then there is Secret. This ability is only in stage 2. So the unawakened ones only have this ability. Some have this ability. Or instead of Secret, let's call it Imposter. With this ability, well, you can, how should I say, change elements, but your sub becomes chaos. But sub element becomes chaos. Now let's the other abilities. As for the element change, well, you can choose what. Well, if it's a card game, you can't really choose. Or you can choose. I think there will be then a chip added with the elements and you can just change it. So yeah, I think that would be fine. Now let's, well, the third ability, let's give it to the only stage 1, so the mascot characters. So, how should I call it? Maybe give let's call it support you, or maybe how should I call it? Well, it's for the mascot characters. The ability allows them, well, as long as they are near the, how should I say, stage 2 or stage 3 character, they are able to either buff or become their equipment. Maybe let's just call it support for now. No. Yeah, let's call it support for now. Or supporter. And stage 1 becomes equipment +1 damage or defense, or buff / debuff. Depends. And now let's go to another ability. So we now have one that is available for all. We have 2 that are available for certain stages. And now 3, it's for the 3rd stage. I will call it unique ability. That means it depends on the stage 3, what kind of, well, VTuber they are and such. And their classes. Depends on classes and VTuber. Or stage 3 character. Yeah, I need to make a pause. Only... Yeah, let's just write stage. So yeah, this is the idea. And now let's add another universal one. Because we now have indifference and... How should we call it? Maybe... Let's call it passion. It gives you... Well... What can it give you passion? I think... +1 on all stats. Yeah, let's take this one. So yeah, these are the abilities we have right now. Abilities 1. So yeah, these are... Well, we now have the elements, design, support. And I just remembered something I want to do for the elements also. So let's open it again. Well, honestly speaking, it would be funny if there's... I don't think so. Yeah, let's put this away. I wanted to put lurkers. That would mean that you are completely neutral. You can't attack or anything like that. You are just like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like a token. That would mean you are useful in depending on the character. And you can be used for spells and everything like that, but I don't think that's really much. Maybe it's a card or anything like that. So yeah. Now let's... Well, I want to do the rules more. So we will now do the specific rules. And I will delete these. I can't delete them. Or maybe I can. Wait, just in case. Yeah, I can delete them. Yeah, we are stuck with these these texts. So yeah, these are the roots. Now let's go to, well, the specific roots for this game. Or how should I say, wait, I'm writing. Or we call it gameplay. Yeah, let's call it gameplay. So yeah, how do you play it? So these are the game-specific roots. Wait a minute. So yeah, I'm back again, and so yeah, the gameplay. You summon by the. Well, let's go to how you can win. So win condition. The win condition is take over the territory. That means you have to move your characters to the territory card. And the territory card has exactly 3 hearts. So that means you need to, well, damage them. Another thing is, well, I should say, the characters. They, technically speaking, stage 3 and 2 characters can't die. You can, if you have a stage 3, so I write it down. Stage 3 and 2 can't die. But they can be, they have 3 hearts and wait a minute. There are 3 hearts, and if defeated, they spawn after 1 round at their territory part. Well, that's the basic idea I currently have. You can then how should I say, place, I will call it. You can, it wasn't. You can only have 1 stage 2 and 3 on the field. That means if you have a stage 2, you can't summon another one. You can only summon it after you have summoned a stage 3. So yeah. As for, well, the stage 1 ones, you can summon them every turn. But just so you know, you can't evolve if you summon a minion. evolve if a summon stage 1 in the same turn. Yeah. So yeah, the win conditions, I think 3 hearts are alright, because you, technically speaking, you have to take 6 steps and everything like that. So it might take a while for the characters to go there. 3 and 2 can die, but they respawn at their own territory card, so they would have to start moving again. Only 1 stage 2 and 3 on the field. Yeah. Wait a minute. I think I have 3 stage 2, so I have an idea. But yeah, let's try. Yeah, let's skip it. But if you have 1 stage 3, you can have, if you have 1 stage 3, you can have 2 stage 2s. You can have on the field, but you have to obviously, because it's a stage 2, that means you have to evolve it from a stage 1, so you need to have a stage 1 on the field. Wait a minute, just making it. Yeah. So yeah, I think these are the gameplay rules. And yeah. Well, I think that's enough for, well, today. We have now kind of created the game. The next time, well, there will be a next stream for it, because, well, we will, how should I say, integrate my character veto lore and such into the game. And yeah, this is my next plan. We now have the characters and everything ready, or the rules we have ready. So yeah, thank you for listening, and yeah, see you next time. Bye!